What steps do you need to take here to get the ball in the hole?
All right, so it's going to be rolling. It's going to be rolling for, let's call it 12 feet.
Yep.
So it's tracing back that line.
Yep.
Which is a bit of a gentle right to left slope.
Okay, gentle right to left, yep.
Yep.
And where would be the best vantage point to
Yep.
check the landing zone?
So down here.
Yep. So they're down below the slope.
Yep.
Okay, so where do you think the landing zone needs to be?
So landing it a couple of meters onto the green, probably about.
Out there, okay. All right, so trajectory, what would you say the best trajectory would be to hit that landing zone?
Medium trajectory.
Yep.
Again, nothing special. It's a side downhill lie though, so.
So side downhill lie for a medium trajectory. Yep. Okay, club choice.
Well, I think I'm actually gonna stick with 60.
Okay.
My understanding is on a downhill,
We'll de-loft a little bit.
Club,
Yep.
so, and it's sitting really nicely. So.
That's lucky. All right, so can you show me the style of action to achieve the medium trajectory in that landing zone? So with enough power to get that landing zone. So show me your rehearsal swings.
Okay, I'm going to be a bit more proactive with the shot. So I'm just think of this. Slightly quicker tempo than normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would normal be, say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being really fast, 1 being really slow, what would normal be for you, do you think?
Probably like that.
Okay.
Now that I think about it and what happened before, I'm probably, like I said, because I'm not confident, it's almost like it's not a confident action in.
Yeah. So what would it take to develop more confidence, do you think?
Well, practice definitely.
Yeah, a bit more practice, yeah. Yeah, and maybe a bit more preload intent perhaps of what you intend to do.
Okay.
So your rehearsal swings is a great opportunity to preload your intent that way. Okay.
Yeah.
So those rehearsal swings that you just made there, were they close to what you want to have happen, or were they just a...
Good question. Yeah, no, I think they were.
Okay.
Yep. I'm actually going to go back to what we worked on once before, which is preloading all that, and you might feel sick me saying this, but so I don't do this still. And I was talking to Ken about it. When I'm over the ball, all I'm going to concentrate is, we were talking about the sound of the hit. I'm just going to concentrate on hitting the middle of the club face.
Okay, so just a clean strike.
So I'm not thinking about, because even though I scored all right, I'm always thinking about
Pattern, yeah, technique, yeah. Yep. So maybe what would the sound of a clean strike be like? How could you describe it? Maybe like a click.
I never hear it.
Yeah, like a clicking sound. So then let's try and replicate a feel with the rehearsal swings to develop a really good chance of having that click sound. Yeah, you can change the terminology of the concept. That's just an example.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you feel like you've got it, let's get involved with the shot and give it our best opportunity here. Okay, so what's your feedback on the process and the execution there?
All much better contact than I normally would get.
Great, okay.
Felt really nice, and I sort of just made myself get through it.
Did we achieve the sound?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. Would you still call it a click, or would you call it something else?
That's a good question. I'm not decided harder on
That's okay. We can still explore that a little
that.
bit.
Yeah.
So what were the steps of execution to help that shot be successful for you?
Getting clear on the landing zone,
So clarity, yep.
and if I was to simplify it, just the proper pre-setting, like of the practice strokes. Well,
Yeah.
and then thirdly, when I'm over the ball and hitting it, don't think mechanical at all.
Yeah, it was just more reaction to
Yeah.
the sound. What you-
Yeah.
yeah. So your pattern reacted to the sound.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you sound intent, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome work. And how would you rate that shot out of 10?
For me, a 9. Like it's not close, and it's missed the landing zone, so it's 2. But I mean, it was just
Yeah, effortless. In a
Yeah.
way. Yep. That's great.
clean.
Awesome.
Oh, that hit my landing spot.
Beautiful.
I just kind of misread it. But that actually hit my landing spot. I read way too much break into it.
Yeah. Okay. So you've learned from the previous two. So what did you learn from the previous two attempts? Do you think? They were two different shots, but what did you learn from the process of those first two?
Getting clear on the landing zone.
Yep.
The pre-setting of the shot, and I guess the most important thing, to over the ball, just sort of just get through it confidently, and that's by focusing on the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So that's just one tool to use in
Yeah.
the sense of developing clarity over the ball and more free-flowing execution as well. So that's cool. Would there be any other strategies, do you think, to help you develop more clarity? Or do you think it might be something we need to explore more of?
I think for me, like, maybe what would get clarity is on my practice. I don't know if this is what you mean. No, it's probably not. But when I brush the grass, if I brush it back there, suddenly when you're over the ball, there's not as much clarity.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's just really, if you're going to do a practice swing, make sure.
Well, here's the thing. What have we done with full swing work in terms of finding our sort of baseline pattern? What have we done with the two other options? If you had so in terms, if you had to use ball flight, you could say our objective is straight. Just say it's a straight shot we were trying to hit. We could go the exaggerated fix, and then you go exaggerated fault. How could you use that? How could you use that in chipping in the rehearsal swings?
Yeah. Okay. So try to hit the ground
Deliberately
heavy.
The second one potentially delivery thin,
Yeah.
and then that might help you bridge the gap.
Yeah.
So that's another strategy.
Yeah.
So that's just a simple way of doing it through the rehearsal swings, and that could also potentially produce a similar results.
Yeah.